Hello friends, so today we are going to talk about acids, bases and salts, and this is the part 2 video, and this is for class 7. Okay, so in this video we will talk about acids. So in the previous video, that is in the part 1, we talked about what's acid, what's basic substance. Okay, then we talked about what's acidic substances, what are basic substances, what are neutral substances, all these things. Okay, so now we are going to talk about acids. Okay, so now let's jump into the lesson. Okay, let's start. Okay, so here the first point here is acids are substances which are sour in taste. Okay, so citric acid is actually in lemon. It's in lemon, oranges, orange, and then we have grape over here. All these, these all fruits have citric acid in them. Okay, they have citric acid in them. So this citric acid, is actually sour in taste. So when you are working in labs, okay, don't try to taste them. They are very chemically harmful to our bodies. Okay, so acids are substances which are sour in taste. Please don't taste it first. Okay, and so the example is citric acid, and then we have acetic acid. Okay, vinegar. Okay, so edible vinegar. So it has acetic acid. What it is? It has acetic acid. Okay, it has acetic acid. Okay, so what does vinegar have? Vinegar has acetic acid. Okay, so this acetic acid also is sour in taste. Okay, so here we have two main types of acid. Okay, they are mineral and organic acids. Okay, so acids are of two types. Okay, so the first one is mineral acids. It's called mineral acids, and then we have organic acids. Okay, by the name itself we can guess it, isn't it? So now mineral acids are different from organic acids by just one thing. Both are acids. That's a similarity between those things. Okay, so organic acid, as the name suggests, they are actually natural. Okay, so in nature we also have acids. Okay, naturally occurring acids are called organic acids. They are found in the nature. Okay, they are found in forests. All these things. Okay, so in these fruits are coming from the trees, isn't it? So the fruits have citric acid, ascorbic acid, and all these things. Okay, so apple has malic acid. So there's a lot of acids in the nature. Okay, tea has tannic acid. So there are lots and lots of organic acids. Okay, so these organic acids, the thing is, most of them are edible. What it is? Most of them are edible. Okay, most of them are edible in nature. Okay, so some of them are not edible, but most of them are. Okay, so organic acids actually are also a weak acid. That is, they are generally weak. Okay, they are not strong. They are not, they will not damage anything or do something like that. They are just weak. Okay, that is the reason why it is edible. Okay, if that is this organic acid, so the first main point is that organic acids are natural substances or natural acids. They occur in nature. Okay, they are very easy to find. So the next thing is that organic acids are also called weak acids, and they are weak in nature. Okay, they are not so reactive or they are not so corrosive. So look at this. They are not corrosive. Okay, what is corrosive? Corrosive is nothing but, corrosive means cause damage. Okay, causing damage. Okay, so they do not cause damage, like some acids, they just pierce in through even metals. They just damage even metals. They pierce hole in clothes. Even just, if you just pour one drop of acid, some acids will just, pierce through that cloth. Okay, will just pierce the cloth. So, most of the acids, like these, powerful, strong acids, they just cause damage to materials. But organic acids are not like that. Okay, they are natural, they are calm, they are weak, they are not corrosive. That means they do not cause that much damage, and most of them are edible in nature. Okay, so let me tell you some examples for it. The examples are citric acid, I told you, and then tannic acid. Okay, tannic acid is a very good example, and malic acid. Okay, malic acid. Okay, malic acid, ascorbic acid, Okay, so all these things are examples of what? Organic acids. So that is why I mentioned with green. Okay, so what they are? They are all naturally occurring substances. Okay, so this is what is organic acid. Okay, so ascorbic acid is also called vitamin C. Okay, so now let's move on to the tougher ones. Look at here, the big boys. Okay, it's more stronger than organic acids. They just pierce through everything. They just damage everything. So let's go into mineral acids. Okay, so look at the statement here. Organic acid. Okay, the first statement. Okay, this one. So it's written that organic acids are weak in nature, and most of them are consumable by us. Okay, that's true. We learned it, isn't it? So now let's move to mineral acids. What it is? Mineral acids. They are so strong. They are so corrosive. Okay, actually they are made in labs. Okay, some of the mineral acids are edible by us. It's edible. Okay, so the mineral acids are acids which are made in labs. Okay, the main thing is they are made in labs. Okay, and also used in labs in manufacturing things, like most of the mineral acids, all these things are also used in pharmaceutical fields, all these things. Okay, so mineral acids are acids which are used in labs, and it's also made in labs. Okay, so let's start mineral acids. So mineral acids. Okay, so they are made in where? They are made in labs, laboratories. So they are made in labs. Okay, they are also used in made in labs. They are used in many fields, many places, but it's also used in labs. So it also includes labs. Okay, so it's actually made in labs. It's also used in many places, but it's mainly used in labs, and also most of them are corrosive. Okay, corrosive. Okay, you know what is corrosive? So most of them are corrosive, and they are used in many places, including labs. They are made in labs. Okay, then the next thing is some of them are edible. Okay, some of them are edible. So let's now briefly discuss about this. So mineral acids are the acids which are made in labs. They are also used in many fields, but it's also including lab. Okay. So the main thing is here to consider is that mineral acids are actually, most of them are corrosive nature. So corrosive means they cause damage. Okay, they cause damage. While discussing about the organic acids, I told that the strong acids just pierce through the clothes. They just cause damage to the tables. That is wood and metals. Even causes damage even to metals. That is the surprising thing here. Okay. So most of them are corrosive. Okay. So next thing is mineral acids. Some of them are edible. So like for example, carbonic acid. Okay, carbonic acid is actually so it is H2CO3. Okay, carbonic acid is actually used in soft drinks. Okay, it's used in soft drinks. So this is actually a weak mineral acid. It's a weak mineral acid. What it is? It's the weak mineral acid. So that is why it's edible. So why it is called as mineral acid? Why can't we just call it as organic acid? So look at the difference. H2CO3 can be only made in labs. Okay, it's not naturally occurring thing. Okay, that is why they have put here mineral acid, because it's not found in nature. It's actually can be only made in labs, because organic acid, it's created in nature. So it's found in like in trees, in fruits, all these things. So this carbonic acid is not found in fruits, vegetable, trees, all these things. Okay, so that is why it's not found in nature. So it can be only made in labs. Okay, where it can be only made in labs. So that is why it's called mineral acid, but it's a weak acid. That's the thing. So how is carbonic acid made? So this is carbonic acid. Okay, this is called carbonic acid. So let me write this thing up. So this is called carbonic acid. Okay, this is called carbonic acid. It's used in soft drinks and it's a weak mineral acid. So it's called mineral acid. That's because it doesn't occur in nature. It's used in labs and also it is made in labs. Okay, so let's talk about it more. Now let's go into the mineral acids itself. That is the strong parts, the big boys like HCl. What is HCl? Does anybody knows this? So HCl is hydrochloric acid. What it is? Hydrochloric acid. Okay, hydrochloric acid. Okay, this is used in some solutions for cleaning households. It's also used in like that purposes. So it's a very strong acid. Then we have HNO3. That is nitric acid. What it is? Nitric acid. Okay. Then we have H2SO4. What it is? It's sulfuric acid. Furious, isn't it? Sulfuric acid. Okay. These are all examples of very strong acids. Okay, they are not edible. They are so corrosive. They are corrosive. They are corrosive and not edible. Okay, they are not edible in nature. So all these things are so corrosive in nature. So let me tell you one thing. Okay, in chemistry laboratories, we have desks now. So in these desks only we perform experiments. Okay. So these desks are made up of. Let me draw a neat sketch of a table. cannot draw a three-dimensional object so accurately, but this is what I can do. So let's make a tabletop. Okay. So this is our chemistry laboratory. So here, in this table we perform, let's say we perform experiments. So let's say that our acids, is just accidentally poured. Okay. So because when the acids pour, they can cause damage to the the table. Okay, they can cause damage. Can cause damage. Okay. It can cause damage to the wood or metal, whatever the material is. Okay. So for avoiding that thing, that chemistry tabletops are having an acid resistant coating. Resistance coating. Okay. It has a coating called acid resistant coating. So this coating, let's say this is the coating and we have the wood here. Okay. So whenever this acid pours, let's say this light blue is acid. So it cannot come in contact with this wood. Okay. It's not in contact. No, that's because of this dark bluish layer, which actually protects this green wood. Okay. So I'm just showing the green as wood. Okay. So the wood is green. Okay. Let's imagine like that. And then this dark blue is, let's say it's the resistant coating. So this thing doesn't come in contact with the wood. So thus maintaining the wood's life. So it doesn't cause damage to the wood. Okay. Subscribe to Pin Gravita and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.